What's up, guys? Yeah, my daughter's been working on some stuff, and I caught myself saying a very popular expression, do your best. I wonder if that expression actually isn't very good advice at all. I was watching a documentary recently. It's called like 6 Days to Air or something like that. They've got a 6-day window to get the next episode of South Park done. And that's the schedule they've given themselves. They have to get every episode done week after week after week, and they just have 6 days because they don't have a whole team working on another episode of South Park. I think they mentioned in this thing that like The Simpsons, an episode can take months. And so I assume there's multiple teams working on, creating a Simpsons episode. But at South Park, it's just one team. What I found so interesting, though, is during the course of this interview, and this documentary, Trey's working on this, and he's frustrated. He's putting this out there, and he thinks it's the worst he's done. He thinks every single episode that they complete before it airs is the worst episode they've ever done, and that's how he feels before it airs. Trey Parker at the end, during this documentary, is talking about, if he had more time. And what was so fascinating to me is he said if he had more time, he could maybe make the show 11% better. That's it. Just incrementally better if he had more time. And they don't have more time, so they have to ship it. One of the things that has allowed me to kind of build the audiences I have and to put out the content that I have on Medium and my blog and on YouTube is because I have these deadlines. I try to get 2 articles done a week. I try to get a vlog episode done every single day. And when I publish these things, I don't think it's my best. Like, I could do better. If I had another week to edit every single episode, if I had days and more days to kind of refine my arguments in a blog post, but maybe it'd only be like 5% better, 7% better, 11% better. And would it be worth it? Probably not. This is kind of a lesson about how important deadlines are, but it's also kind of a lesson about how kind of screwed up trying to do your best is. Like I look at Addison and it's like, maybe do your best. My daughter, my 3-year-old daughter, like I look at her try to swim. She's not a very good swimmer, and she knows in her head she could be a better swimmer, and she sees her friends out there being better swimmers. So if she were to try to do her best, and her best is like just as good as her friends, that's what's in her head. It's not gonna work out. And so, I don't know, I almost feel like we need a better expression than like do your best. It's like do your worst. Just get out there and do anything. Get in the pool and just try it. I feel like that's even true of like the South Park pilot episode. It wasn't very good quality. I mean, the animation was the stop motion animation, and I bet in Trey and Matt's heads, they were like, man, I want this thing to be beautifully animated, but this is as good as we can do, and it's not our best. It's not the best that we can imagine, but it's maybe as good as we can do with the tools that we have at our disposal. So what's the whole point of this vlog episode? I don't know. Do your worst. I think my argument is even kind of muddled because I'm exhausted. This week has sucked, and yeah. But I'm gonna put it out there anyway because I got a deadline, and I think there's something there. If anything, go watch the documentary. There's a lot of great points in the documentary, from just them, the 2 founders of South Park, getting stuff done and not worrying about, the top quality and following a deadline, to there's some really great storytelling advice in that documentary as well. I hope you guys are doing okay, and I hope you guys are getting something out of these episodes. Please hit the thumbs up. Please spread them if you want. I would love it if I could keep growing this channel. And yeah, go out there and do your worst. Bye, everybody.